Hello everyone. So this is an update to my previous videos and I'm gonna show you guys how I'm tracking my portfolio now. So because before that I was using this Wealthsimple trade and whatever they are showing me. So I've seen some guys on YouTube and on Reddit that they are tracking their portfolios on Google Sheets and so many other platforms. So I just started to make a new spreadsheet by learning from them. So just going to show you how I did that. So most of these things that you'll see, so I just looked up from YouTube and Reddit. So there's not going to be anything new in there, but that's how I do it. That's what I'm going to show you guys. So I made this sheet mostly from other YouTubers and from Reddit and some friends that showed me how they're doing it. So first of all, I made a couple of sheets for my RRSP and TFSA, and one I made with total portfolio that has my RRSP and TFSA both. Like it shows my combined balance. Like in this sheet, you will see like I invested 16,500 total to date from July 6th to today's date uh, until August 20th. So far I gained $553. That is 3.35 total gain. So overall I have value about $17,053. So I deposited $15,000 in my RRSP and $1,500 in my TFSA. So I can't really put any more money in my TFSA. So I'm adding all my money in RRSP. So by the end of the year, I'm targeting it to be around 30,000. So hopefully I'll get there. So let me show you what I did. So in these, so if you want to learn about how I did it, just go on YouTube and search how to make a sheet. So most of the guys that they were doing it, so I just copied them. So and just took all the things that I need because in this sheet I have most of the data that I need and the Wealthsimple doesn't show that, and sometimes Wealthsimple doesn't work properly, so I can come over here and it keeps updating. So first of all I have my all my ticker symbols, and next to that I have companies with the ticker symbol associated with. So like it's REI.UN is real RioCan. So I just have this formula you can see at the bottom that says Google Finance, then the column on the left and the name of the company, and you can just see any company that you want to see, like whatever the ticker symbol is on the column on the left. So mostly I put all these details, and most of these things are like updating automatically because they have some Google Finance formulas built in. So I just looked up those formulas on Google and some other. Look, mostly I looked up from other YouTubers. So, but mostly the things that I need, it's already over here. So I have all my shares, how many shares I have in the companies on these ticker symbols and these companies, and the average cost that I bought for. So I have to fill my ticker symbol, my shares, and average cost, and rest of these things will be calculated automatically. So I'm only down in two shares you see on the red on total gain and loss. So like I bought 40s, 40 zinc, 18 shares at the average cost of $53.43. It is now down to $52.81. So that's why I'm down about 1.16%. And you can see I bought it for $961, and at the moment I'm at $950. So basically this sheet just shows me what I have and what I don't have. So it has some details that my Wealthsimple just can't do it. Maybe they're going to do it in the future and they're going to simplify it better. But so I've seen so many guys, they're using the pie charts and they see where the money is going. So even with this it's the same thing. So I can see most of my money is in XIT over here and here and here. So I have XEI and VGrow. So basically I can track my portfolio a little easier. So maybe it's a good idea for me or maybe not, but I still think it's better than Wealthsimple to just track by yourself. And most of these things are like I couldn't really figure out how much money I'm exactly making. So because I'm getting dividends and I still can't put it anywhere, so I just made another column just to put my dividends whatever I am getting. So just to see until now I made $24, and I think it's still pretty good for 2 months. It's not even 2 months. So I started on July 6th and it's like 1.5 months, but I'm still making good progress. So far I don't think I'm gonna add any more stocks in my portfolio because I think I have like pretty good companies in there. So I'm just gonna add my money. So sorry about that. I'm gonna add VFV because that's the S&P 500 for Canadian buyers. So I'm just gonna buy that and keep increasing my shares in all these companies, whatever the best option I get. So in this sheet, so it mostly shows me the date and my current portfolio value and how much I'm up or down. So basically I'm up 3.40. So and overall I'm up $560, and I deposited for $16,500 in like 1.5 months. So I'm not gonna deposit any more money because I don't see any good options at the moment. So in this portfolio tracking sheet, that's all I have. But I'm gonna show you. So because I've seen so many guys that they want to track their dividends. So I check these two sheets that I think are the better ones just to track your dividends because you don't have any Google formulas or anything for that. So basically what I did, um, I put month and did or like wrote all the months over here, and then I calculate all my dividends earned for the month. I put it over in the first column, and rest of it calculates automatically. So I have formulas in there. So just to show you guys, for the second, it just shows it just minuses the previous column or previous row just to check how much money you made this month. You increased your dividends or decreased it. So far for the first month on July 31st, I got two dividends, one from TD Bank and one from XEI. But in August, I just had a couple of dividends, but like just $1, $2, $3. So it doesn't really matter. So it was little less amount. So that is why I'm down $7.09 month to month. And if you just want to see by percentage, I'm down 45%. So I just put zero in this column because of the formula. From next month it's gonna be better. So mostly I can track how much dividends I get, and I can calculate every month, and I can see which way I'm going for the future. And it's just a bar chart just to show you guys. So first month I got this, second this, and third I don't really know, so it's zero at the moment. So once it gets to a couple of months, it's gonna show the real amount what I'm really getting. So far it's just $15,000 in my RRSP. So it's gonna improve and my dividend is gonna get better. And I'll show you one other sheet that I copied from other YouTuber. So his name is Canadian Investor on the YouTube. So if you want to check his channel, you can, because he talks very bad, like very good. So just if you want to, that if you're Canadian, you can see so many other good channels. I'm not really that. I'm just showing what I do. So in this sheet, you can put all your companies on the side, and you can just track every a dividend by month, which company paid you what amount. For me, my first dividend I got I got from XEI in July, $7.80, and the second one was $7.90, and total is $15.70. So I'm gonna keep adding the in these rows. Like if I get more dividends from other companies, I'm gonna add whatever I'm getting in the next column. So far in this month, I got four dividends. Um, the first one is 173. I got it from HNR REIT, and then $1.56 from Ryokan, then 227 from VAB, and $3.05 from VDY. So basically, it's not that fancy, but for me, it's still good because I'm learning. So I'm gonna keep improving it because I'm looking at so many videos and just learning what other people are doing. So hopefully, I'll get there soon. And just to show you guys, if you are like beginner like me, you guys can keep doing this stuff, and maybe in future you will get better, because everybody has to start somewhere, right? So so hopefully I'm doing okay. And if you see any problems with it, and you see I'm doing something wrong with the sheet and my portfolio, please let me know and I'll keep improving it. And thank you for like the previous comments, and some guys like recommending me you should do that. And I bought this XIC because one guy recommended me that, so I had no idea. So SNXIC is basically a Canadian TSX. So it's like for Canadian whole Canadian economy. So most like XUU. So basically this is XUU for Canada, and it is like a good ETF for Canadians. So it pays 3.25 dividend yield, and it usually goes up like 4 or 5% every year. So if you get like 3.25 and 4 or 5%, you're still getting 7 8%, and I'm not looking for like super high. So it is very safe, and still giving you like 7 and 8%. So hopefully I'll get this much by the end of the next year, or maybe hopefully this year. So this is my total portfolio if you want to see what I have and what I don't have. So let me show you my Wealthsimple account just to show you guys what I have. So basically in these sheets it's the same like this, but it's just RRSP and TFSA. So let me show you my Wealthsimple account. So over here, so if you guys see, so I'm up like $397 till date all time. So this week I'm not really doing very well, because if you check that, so I am down $31.69. But last overall in this month I gained about 1.92%, like $289. So still good. So these are my accounts. It's same as on my portfolio sheets if you want to check. So I'm down just in the 40s. So see, 1.10%. And overall on all other companies I'm making money. So if you want to see what I did, I just bought four companies in this time that I made previous video between that time and this video. So I bought HNR REIT like 50 shares, because some guys saying you're not getting dividends, and these companies pays dividend every month, and it is down about 53 or 4% this year. Yeah, 55%. So I thought it is a good deal, and I checked their balance sheet, and they still have a lot of money to pay dividends, and they already reduced the dividends by half, but they're now the dividend is like 6 point something percent, and I think it's still very good, and they're gonna keep paying it now because their balance sheet is much better than previous quarter. Previous quarter they showed like a lot of losses, so this one is better. And I bought Manulife Financial Corp because I saw a video from other YouTuber, Brandon Davis, and he was suggesting it is a great share. So overall, if you see this Manulife is not going up for like 5 years, but they're paying great dividends, and its PE is 10.07. It's still very safe company. So mostly I'm gonna keep it, and if I'm keep losing money in there, but I don't think I'm gonna lose money, because all-time high for 52 weeks is $27. So I still think this company is good. It's gonna get to its previous values about $27, and I'm gonna keep buying. I'm gonna do about buy about 100 shares, like 75 more shares to get it there, and that's all I did. No, I bought two more. Sorry about that. So I bought XIC and XUU. So I bought 25 shares of XIC at $26.33. That's like 5% of my portfolio. So see, I told you they make they give you dividends of 3.23%, and over the 5 years, that's like they're up 25%. So basically, they are going up about 5% every year, and they're giving you 3.25%. So they are going up about 8.25% overall. And I still think it's great, and it's a Canadian company, and it's very cheap if you look at the ETF, the buying price, or the no expense ratio, I guess. So that's like very cheap, about 0.0607%. So that is very cheap for an ETF. And I bought one for US total market XUU. So because most of the guys saying just buy VFV and XUU, because they one this one follows whole US total stock market. So I'm gonna keep buying this one and VFV. So I'm not buying VFV at the moment because I still think it's overvalued, because there's so many companies like Apple, they're doing stock splits, and I think it's keep hyping up the S&P too. And there's so many companies that I don't really like in S&P. So I do want to buy it, but I think if we go like 2-3%, like I'm gonna show you where it is at the moment. VFA. So it is at like $79.15. I might buy it at maybe $77 maybe. So hopefully, but I'm gonna buy these. So I'm just gonna wait for 1 month and see what happens, and maybe I'll buy that if it keeps going up, and let's see what happens. And just to show you guys my full portfolio, these are all my stocks: Footies, HNR REIT, HXQ, MFC. Um, so this is like Manulife Financial Corp, Ryokan, TD. VAB is just the bonds. I bought it because they say you have to have some security, and I don't really know if I want to keep it, but let's see. But they gave me dividends last month for like $2 and some cents. So I have VDY, VGROW, XEI, XIC, XIT, and XUU. And I still have two more orders for HNR REIT and Manulife Financial Corp. And hopefully I'll do better. I have like $1,500 still at the account, so I'm just spending about 13,500 at the moment. So I'm still making a lot of money, I think, and I hope I keep going up and I learn. If you guys suggest me something, please let me know in the comments, and I'll try to improve it. And if you guys still think I'm making some mistakes, because I already deposited $15,000 in this account, because I'm not gonna put more than $30,000 in my RRSP, even though I have limit of 45,000. And because at the end of the year, I'm gonna start from next year. I'm gonna start adding money in my TFSA, because that is more safe if I want to remove it. Because sometimes you never know what you have to do with your money, right? So far, I'm gonna keep adding money in my RRSP because I can't add money in my TFSA. So by the end of the year, hopefully I'll get to about 30,000. And if you guys think I'm making some mistakes or I don't really know something, please teach me that and leave your comments. And if you guys think I'm missing something, please help me in that department. That would be very nice. um, Thank you very much and enjoy your week.